Hey, welcome back to the channel, Quick Rips. Today I'll be ripping the new 2025 Revolution debut edition premium box, or it looks like a mega box, but it's the premium box from Walmart. It was $130 online plus tax, free shipping. I got two of these boxes. I'm going to give one to my son. I'm going to rip one for myself. I don't want to go crazy with them because Revo cards, they're just not that collectible. The condition's weak. They're hard to grade. Great, you can pull tons of low numbered stuff in here. There's a lot of good autos coming out of it from what I've seen. There are case hits. They're not the most desirable case hits. To be honest, I don't even know what they are. I'm not really that interested in the case hits, but you know, low numbered stuff. You can pull 101s, cool autos. It's a good value compared to a lot of the other stuff. It's basically the cost of 2 mega boxes, and you can pull low numbered, good auto stuff, which is rare nowadays. Topps Chrome NBA just dropped today, and I think they want $85 per mega, $50 per blaster, and then the cases of the jumbo boxes are like $5,600 from Topps. Topps, I don't know why people are so excited about Topps getting into the hobby. Topps is just going to be a greedy corporation and try to max. They're a monopoly, and they paid a fortune for the license, and they're just going to try to squeeze every penny out of everyone. So as far as I'm concerned, Topps products, I don't like them. They might have been cool in the 80s, 90s, but they're not good. The quality control is bad. Everything about them, I don't like. So I'll be sad when Panini's gone. Not that they're great, because I ripped multiple cases of Kaboom calendars, and I didn't film it because they're not exciting. But look what happened to me. Kaboom 1. Blank. 3 Kabooms pulled. All blank. I did put a QC order in, quality control order in Panini, so I'm not sure they're going to handle it, because like if they were to replace a Kaboom, like how would they do it? Maybe a random? I mean, they're not going to let me pick. So I'm curious, but yeah, I got smoked on a case of retail boxes, no good hits. Multiple cases of Kaboom calendars, got blank Kabooms. So there's no great company out there, but I personally prefer Panini over Topps. But this is these boxes are great deals because they are basically hobby boxes, and you get lower numbered cards in these. You're not getting cards numbered to $5.99, and you can get 101s to $30. So it's a good product. I wouldn't go crazy on it, but because there's not a ton of aftermarket value for this stuff, and the draft class is it's pretty weak this year. Honestly, it's not a great draft class as of now. That could change week to week, of course, but the hobby's pretty much quarterback centric, and there's not a ton of QBs that have a ton of value right now. So anyway, if you're new to the channel, appreciate you tuning in. If you hit that like, subscribe button, greatly appreciated. Comments always appreciated, and we'll get into it. Still waiting on my pre-orders for my Donruss mega boxes, and you know, there's not a lot out right now. The Mosaic mega boxes are not great. They're just blasters. I would avoid those. So I'm not really sure. It's my first Revo that I've ripped this year. Jaden Reed, I'm guessing that's a base card. The corner's damaged. Kyler Murray, we got some sort of parallel. I'm guessing that's numbered. Yeah, so you get to 35. Great low numbered, not desirable because it's I guess that's some sort of parallel as well. But cards look great, I think. Abdul Carter, cool, great rookie. Cards look great. It's just I wish they were chrome stock. We'll count the numbered cards, and there's the base. Seen some really good autos come out of here. I'd love to pull a cool auto, a Genty or Scadaboo. Dart did not sign. I pulled J.J. McCarthy, but he's kind of turned out to be a bum. Tony Pollard, Romeo Dobbs, Shaheed on some sort of parallel, and then Jamar Chase. Ooh, is that numbered? No, that would have been nice. Cam Ward on a parallel. And then we got Jamar Chase on this. Yeah, the quality control on these cards is very low. I wouldn't think there's much gradable. Look at that bottom of that card. So I'm not a big fan of Revolution. But for 130 bucks, you basically get a mega box or a hobby box. So great deal. Great deal, in my opinion. All right, Ricky Williams on the base. That is our auto. That is not good. Well, I'm happy I pulled this one. Maybe my son will get a good auto. Caleb Johnson to 299. Hey, sorry about that. My phone glitched out. Caleb Johnson auto. As I was saying, hopefully my son will pull a better one. Not who I was looking for. To 299. He's not that great, but that auto was just terrible. He took no effort. We got Caleb on some sort of circle card. LT, this card's cool. I've seen like one or two of these a box. All right, and then we got a Terrence Ferguson, not numbered. So far, not great. I have seen boxes with multiple autos. Not the luckiest guy, so I don't anticipate getting that, but Jacoby Myers, and then we got James Pierce. Wow. To 35. Love the low number stuff. Saquon, that's probably has some value, although he is Ty Felton. Saquon has fallen off, but if you check any 2,000-yard rusher in history, the following season they always fall off. I'm sure a lot has to do with the wear and tear in their body. All right, running back's a tough position. Let's see. Hopefully we get another auto or a good numbered card. That's kind of what we're looking for. Dwayne Bowe. Hopefully that's not numbered. It is. Wow, that's a terrible box. Quinn Ewers and then Colston Loveland. Quinn Ewers. He might start playing. So Dwayne Bowe to 99. That's pretty rough. 3 numbered cards so far. I'm seeing people get 4 to 8 numbered cards, so we'll see. Got Micah. And we got Trey Benson to 60. Lamar on this die cut. Pay dirt. I'm going to try to sleeve it, but I'm not going to spend too much time on it. I know the trick, you can slip another card in there, but there we go. We got it. Die cut. Another Colston Loveland, not numbered. And then Trey Benson to 60. So we're missing on all our numbered cards. Trey Benson looks like he might be coming off IR shortly. So we'll see. All right, come on. I don't know if there's any like patch cards in here, like RPAs or anything like that. I haven't seen those. All right, come on. Shakir. Bosa, rookie, Ty Felton. Hampton. I was hoping that might be numbered. Tesla. None of these were numbered. Cool looking cards. So I think the designs look cool. I think the cards look really neat. Definitely a great value, even if I get smoked. One box isn't a fair sample size, so I'm used to kind of getting smoked. Love to pull like a 101, but I've never done that. Cam Ward, maybe that'll be numbered. Come on. Gotta get a numbered rookie, right? Jackson Dart's kind of the chase as far as like value. Love to pull a numbered card of his. What was that auto numbered to? 299, so pretty high. Leonard Fournette, Jared Verse, Jordan Brooks to 99, Hampton. The collation on these is very odd. A lot of inserts and another numbered card. But we are just hitting all the bad players on the numbered cards. Taking a box out of circulation for everyone else. All right, Zay Flowers, Jacobs /20. That's pretty cool. Low numbered. And then Barkley on the pay dirt. Pretty sweet. And then Benjamin Morrison. All right, 2 more packs. Will Johnson, not numbered. Buka, none of those were numbered. All right, so we got 1 more pack. Didn't hit a good card yet. All right, we got last pack Magic. Schultz, Burden, not numbered. So, all right, so that was a bad box for sure, but it's par for the course. For me, very rarely will I hit good on a small sample size. That's why I do like cases and stuff. But the problem with the case is you're kind of forcing the odds, and it gets pretty expensive. But my last few cases I bought, I got smoked, so that didn't work either. Trying to get this one in. I didn't pull any Josh Allen cards either, so that was disappointing. He's my main PC for modern players, so try this 1 more time and then I'll just skip it. Got that. All right, so I'll go over the hits. I guess I'll sleeve up my rookies just for the fun of it. I'll count the numbered cards and then go from there. But this box was terrible. I'm not gonna lie. This was a trash box. Hoping my son got a really good box. Hoping. All right, so I'm thinking putting numbered cards in here. You get some really cool parallels, some cool inserts. I didn't hit any Jackson Dart. I didn't hit anything good actually. All right, so we got tons of numbered stuff. I just got a miss. So Savion Williams 1, Jordan Brooks 2, Benson 3, Bo 4, Pierce 5, Pollard 6 numbered cards. Literally all trash pretty much. Savion Williams probably the best rookie. I pulled 2 rookies. These are cool. The pay dirt cards. I got that him and Lamar on that. Not numbered, unfortunately. And then I got my 1 auto to 299, which is my 7th numbered card. You know, that's probably as bad as you're going to do. This is the worst box I've seen with this product. So, you know, it's fun. It's definitely worth the money, in my opinion. I just got smoked. But if you're new to the channel, thank you for watching. And don't forget that like button.